Hey there, good morning. So we're starting just right off in a moment. How are you doing today? Okay. How are you doing today? If you'd like to join in today in today's yoga lesson, please come to sit down. Your sitting bones connected to the floor. Yeah, your feet in. And as you see, the camera is currently working, and I think it's like a little bit jittering. If you check. Oh, at the moment it's completely fine. That's a little bit strange. I still have so many problems setting it up, and I think about getting another camera because every day I'm trying out 5 minutes until it works. So in time, if you calculate it up, 366 days, 5 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be a lot, 5 minutes a day. Always setting up that thing. So think about maybe getting another camera. So, if you'd like to join in today, my name is Marcel. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions and the support, of course. Shawn is also here for the support. And if you'd like to join in today, this yoga lesson, please come to sit down on either sitting pillow or up on some books. And breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. And today's exercise, today's topic of this yoga lesson will be creativity. Be creative in your yoga lessons. Breathing in deep into the belly, the chest. Checking in with how you're feeling today. And breathing out. Welcome, Pumpkin. Welcome to the show, Pumpkin. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for the host. Woohoo! Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Welcome, Mouse. Good morning, Mouse. How are you doing? I mean, good evening, Mouse. How are you doing? It's still something like you need to turn your head around. Like if somebody says good morning to you, you want to say good morning back to them, right? Even though it's good evening. Good evening. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. If you like to join in, come to a great sit. Breathing deep into the belly, into the chest. And today I thought we're going for some balances, checking out with how that feels to you today, and just checking in with how that feels. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. I'm so grateful for you guys being here. Pumpkin, Mouse, thank you so much for being here. This means a lot to me. Belly into the chest. And releasing the breath. Breathing in deep again into the belly, into the chest. How are you doing today, Pumpkin? I'm well, ready for today's lesson. That's awesome, Mouse. I'm really glad you're pumped for today's lesson. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Just centering right here, feeling your sitting bones connected to the floor, feeling your legs connected to the floor, your feet connected to the floor. Breathing in deep. Get longer from the sitting bones to the top of the head, and then releasing, breathing out. Great, and in again. One more time into the belly, into the chest. Long from the sitting bones to the top of the head. Feel like there's a rope attached on your head that is drawing you up. And then breathing out, releasing. Bring your hands by your side. Smile, bring your hands up slowly. Breathing in. Long, long, long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. Great. Hold your breath as you have your hands over the head and then breathing out, releasing your hands. You can have your eyes open or you can have your eyes closed. Bring your hands besides your body here. Hold your breath just for a moment and then go again up, breathing in. And do it in your own rhythm that feels good to you. And just quickly making a break. You have the hands over the head. And then breathing out, releasing. Just releasing the breath. No need to breathe out, but release the breath. And you have the hands beside you. Hold your breath. And breathing in deep. If anything is unclear, always feel free to ask in the chat. And I'll try to explain a little bit more. Great. Get long, long, long. Breathing out, release. You're in control of your breathing right now. How does that feel? Breathing in again. Last time. Breathing out, releasing. So as you maybe already recognized, we're doing always a little bit the same exercises in the beginning. This is for you to settle into the yoga lesson that's coming. Bring your hands to the thighs and move the hands forward and backward. And for you to just get comfortable in now starting to listening to your body. Great. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. So the palms move forward and backward. And again, connect to, is there warmth on the palms? Is there warmth on the thighs as you're moving the hands forward and backward? Or what do you feel? And it's okay to feel whatever comes up. But can you move the palms forward and backward? On your thighs, connected to the thighs, right? Good. And from there, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward, and down. And again, the camera is working today, so that's a good thing. So it froze just before I set it up. And I set it up yesterday already. So yesterday it was working perfectly. Today it's working again. So meh. But we see. So bring the shoulders forward, upward. And focus on going backward with your shoulders and then down. And don't push yourself too much so that it starts hurting. But push yourself in a way that feels good to you and is somewhat going to your limit a little bit, but not like it's hurting, right? Always listening to your body. Check in that it feels good to you. So Pumpkin, how is it going with your night? Have you had a good night? Or have you been playing a lot of games? It's also completely fine. Great. And these 3 exercises are kind of like bringing us really into our body today. Great. When you have done them, release. Breathe in one more time, deep into the belly, into the chest. And I like to invite you to come to all fours today. So moving yourself forward in mindfully, moving yourself around, moving yourself forward and coming to all fours. All fours means shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Great. And from there, start arcing slowly up from the lower spine up, breathing in. Breathing in, looking forward. Then breathing out, rounding from the top of the head down. Vertebra by vertebra down. And then again up from the lower spine, up, arcing up, slowly, vertebra by vertebra up until we're at the top of the head, looking up, breathing in, breathing out, rounding down. Take your time, really focus. Breathing in. And today we're exploring here a little bit deeper, and I really want to make sure you understand what we're doing here. So we're changing a little bit the position in just a moment, but continue 2 more times up and down. So arcing up slowly from the lower spine up, vertebra by vertebra, breathing in, rounding down, the top of the head down. Great. And here you can really try to go to your limit. Of course, listening, that's nothing hurting here. Great. Good, and come back to neutral position. Check first of all that we're not synced in if your shoulders on the back too much, so shoulder blades under the back too much. We're not pushed out too much with the shoulder blades leaving the shoulders. The shoulders leaving the shoulder socket. So coming back into the middle, so that we kind of have a flat, stable back. So again, one more time, releasing the shoulders down, shoulder blades onto the back. Just the shoulders moving right now, or the chest moving right now. Then pushing out of the shoulders, coming up a lot. How does that feel? Shoulder blades, shoulders are leaving the shoulder socket, and then releasing down into the middle. Great job. Great job. Hi CLTV, thank you for the host. How's it going? Sorry I had to step away for a moment there. That's all right, Pumpkin. How are you doing? How was your night? Thank you so much for the host, CL. So bring your right elbow down to the mat where the hand was before. And grab around with your right hand on the left and put Shawn away to the side so you can see a little bit better. Grab with your right hand around the left wrist. And from there, we really want to make sure our left hand is straight, left arm is straight. From there, arcing slowly up, vertebra by vertebra, breathing in as before, leaving the hand long. So the arm stays long all the time, and then rounding down from the top of the head down. And this really can open a lot in your spine here. So be careful a little bit and explore. Keeping your left arm long as you're looking forward, and keeping your left arm long as you're bringing it back. Breathing out. Arcing up, the lower spine up. Breathing out. Now we are already free, you guys. 3 beautiful people all practicing here together yoga, which is awesome. And I really want to make sure you get this, keeping your left arm here strong, long, always rounding down and arcing up, slowly up, looking up, and bringing your other hand up and changing the side. Anytime bro, doing great, just putting up dinner. Awesome, CL. I'm all right, thanks a bit. Tired, but not bad. How are you? I'm doing awesome, Pumpkin. I still don't get enough sleep in the evening, so I need to sleep after this yoga lesson a little bit more, but that's all right. So I'm still just very pumped to have this yoga lesson with you. So changing the side, bring the left elbow down, grab around your wrist, keep your right arm long, and arching up, breathing in deep, and rounding down from the top of the head down. And this is really great for your spine here, keeping your right arm long all the time, arcing up and rounding down. When you're down, check with your arm that it's not bent at the elbow. When you're up, check that with your arm that it's not bent. Great, you're doing awesome, you guys. And vertebra by vertebra up, breathing in. And rounding down from the top of the head down. Great job. And coming back into the middle. And from this middle, let's come to the topic of this lesson today, which is creativity. Being creative here. You can move your body in whatever kind of way you want, but keeping your shoulders over the wrists here, first of all. So check the alignment first, and then you can move however you want, and hips over the knees. And from there you can shift yourself backward, forward. You can move yourself sideways. Do what feels good to you. You can bend your elbows and explore a little bit where your body likes to go today. Making this yoga lesson your very own, listening to your body, doing what feels good to you. Not needing to look at me, but you can close your eyes and move in any kind of way that feels good right now. Great. If you don't know what to do, you could imagine being a snake, kind of snaking forward. How do you say? Moving forward, just moving forward. And moving the hips with that, maybe. Or you could move your hips in an 8. With the arcing and the rounding of your back together. Or you could release the elbows a little bit more, the shoulders a little bit more, the head, the neck. Great job, you guys. Awesome. And from here, sit back on your heels. Sit back on your heels. Either tuck the toes or untuck the toes. If you want to come to another set, please feel free to do so. And bring your hands, shake the wrists out a little bit, and then interlace the fingers and go a little bit left and right here. Left and right. I'm very excited to do this yoga lesson today together with you guys. And remember, if you have some pain somewhere in your body, let me know. If you like to do something, some particular poses, let me know. If you have some questions, we can also do, you know what, let's go towards, how can I say it right now, Cobra pose today. So the pose that I showed Pumpkin already one time, or explained to Pumpkin already one time. Let's go towards that, and let's do that today. I hope I don't forget. Otherwise, remember me. Remember, tell me again if I forget it. At least in the end, we want to do it. Shake your wrists out, shake your fingers, shake your elbows. And then one more time, as in every yoga lesson I'm teaching here, we want to check in with our mounts of the fingers. Bring the mounts of the fingers together. Bring your fingers together and push in through the mounts of the fingers. Really bringing awareness to the mounts of the fingers and release. And again, pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, clawing the fingers a little bit and releasing again. Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, clawing the fingers and releasing. This is important to protect our wrists. And we really want to make sure that if we're in downward facing dog or any kind of pressing down of the arms pose, upside down pose, we want to make sure that we have the mounts of the fingers connected to the floor. As we practiced yesterday a little bit of handstand together, We really want to make sure that we have this connected also in other poses. And it will come with time. So push in one more time. All the mounts out of the fingers together. Claw the fingers a little bit. And then release. Shake your wrists out. Awesome job, you guys. Bring your hands forward to the mat. Forward to the mat. A little bit further forward than before. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Mounts of the fingers connected to the floor. You see there's nothing in between here. The index finger here. You want to bring this index finger mount to the floor. This is important, and we want to have it connected to the floor at all the times. Good. Awesome job. And you can claw the fingers here. As you probably see, you can claw the fingers here a little bit, so you grind in. Good. And from there, tuck the toes in, shift your hips up. Great. And we come something in between plank pose and downward facing dog. So in between downward facing dog and plank pose, and we're just moving the hips up, the heels up and down. Woohoo! How does that feel? Doing awesome, you guys. Doing awesome. Great. Checking in with your body. So we don't need to be in a full downward facing dog right now. We can check in with our body even more and really make sure the mounts of the fingers are rooted down. Great job. And then let's go a little bit more towards downward facing dog. So we bring the chest can still be a little bit up. Great. You can bend your knees a little bit. Of course, if you already know exactly how to do downward facing dog, you don't need to listen to me too much, but maybe be inspired a little bit by me, by what we're doing. And push your hips up more, bend your knees a little bit. And we want to find more space in the lower spine. So how are we doing this? We lift our chest up a little bit, relax your head down again so that it's an extension of the spine. Great. Hips up into the sky, push into the mounts of the fingers. And now it comes, breathing in, get longer from the heart to the fingers. Feel really the length from the heart to the fingers. And breathing out, holding this length. Great job. And now breathing in, get longer from the heart to the hips. From the heart to the hips, pushing the hips up more into the sky. Bend your knees maybe a little bit more. Great job. Breathing out. Release your knees slowly down. Bring the knees to the sides of the mat. Big toes together. And from here, check that you don't have too much pressure around your waistline, so you can breathe easily. Reach forward. Your shoulders a little bit away from the ears. Breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Release forward. If there's any stretch here, breathe into the stretch a lot. Great job. Into the belly, really into the lower belly as good as you can. The chest is coming up again. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers and come back to downward facing dog. One more time, lift your right hand up into the sky. From there, bring your right leg to the chest. Extend your leg again, breathing in. Bring the right leg into the right upper arm. Standing again. Breathing in. Breathing out as you bring the leg forward into the left upper arm. Great job. And extending it again. Breathing in. And breathing out to the chest. And extending, breathing in. And lower the leg down. Change the leg around, other leg up. Great. We want to have the hips kind of parallel here at the moment. We're not staggering the hips like this. We're opening like this. We have the hips parallel to the floor. Great. Then bring your leg in, breathing out. Standing. Breathing in. To the left upper arm. Extending. To the right upper arm. Extending. You're doing awesome. Perfect. To the chest. Extending, breathing in. And release the leg down. Start to walk a little bit. Just with your heels to the floor. If you can. One down, other leg down. And release your knees quickly down. Shake your arms out. How do your wrists feel? Your shoulders, your elbows. Great. Yeah, I'm so excited that you guys are here. Also CL, Pumpkin, and Mouse. Very cool, very cool. Thank you so much for your support today. Today is creativity, right? And what's up tomorrow? Tomorrow is support. Tomorrow we really want to be supportive of our body. Shake your wrists, but today we're creative. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Make this yoga lesson your own. Bring your hands forward again. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers. Shift your hips up into the sky. Bring your right leg up. Right leg up. Bring it to the chest and step forward. Great. From here, we come up quickly into a warrior one. So we have the feet approximately hip width apart. Engage your butt cheeks a little bit. Draw the feet somewhat together. So the front foot is drawing a little bit to the back. The back foot is kind of like drawing a little bit in also. So the feet are drawing together. Keep your butt cheeks engaged. Back leg is straight. Draw the belly in and up and bring your hands up into the sky. Awesome. Now breathing in deep, get longer from the feet up to the fingers. And breathing out, releasing. Taking up more space. One more time, breathing in, get longer. From the feet up to the fingers. And breathing out, releasing. Now from here, we come forward and down. Great. Bring the left arm down when your right leg is, so the right leg is in the front, bring the left arm down, otherwise, other arm down, and bring the right hand up. Drawing the belly in and up, belly is engaged, and we bring the shoulders, if possible, a little bit to the back. Shoulder blades onto the back together if you can. Breathing in deep. Engage your butt cheeks a little bit. Great. Back leg is straight. Looking up to the hand. And releasing down. Woo. Releasing down. Bring both hands down. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers. And step back with your right leg. And step up and down a little bit. That was already this little sequence. It's not too much here. Left leg up. Breathing in deep. Looking forward to your wrists. And bring your leg forward. Step forward. Drawing the feet together like this. So back feet is drawing forward. Front foot is drawing to the back. Butt cheeks engaged. Draw the belly in and up. Bring your hands up into the sky. Extend the fingers away from each other. And good. Back leg is straight, extended. You're doing awesome. Honor where you are. Breathing in deep. Get longer from the feet to the top of the fingers. Breathing out, taking up more space. You can sink a little bit down. Then breathing in again. Get long, long, long. Breathing out, releasing down. Bring your right hand down. If your left leg is in the front, bring the right leg, right hand down. And bring your left hand up into the sky. Looking up into the sky, bring the shoulders a little bit to the back if you can. Great. Taking up more space here, breathing in deep, get long. And breathing out, taking up more space. Great. Release your left hand down, push into the mounts of the fingers here. Step back. Walk a little bit. And check in with how your downward facing dog feels right now. Maybe it feels already a little bit different than in the beginning of the lesson. And that would be awesome. Release your knees down. Knees to the sides of the mat. Big toes together. Oi, can I still talk? And reach forward. Reach down. Shoulders away from the ears. Smile. Awesome. Great. And from here, come up again. Bring your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Shift your hips up, look between the wrists and start walking forward as you're breathing out. So if you need, first breathe in and then breathing out, walking forward until we're at the forward, until we're in the front of the mat and in a forward fold right here. And as I teach before, what we want to do here, we want to shift our hips over the heels here, so that we almost fall forward over the toes, but we have a lot of weight over the toes and we press in with the toes. And this should come out here, or we should feel here a hamstring stretch here. Release the neck, release the fingers down, release the neck, release the arms. Great job, you guys. Then bend your knees, bring your hands to the hips, elbows pointing upward, straight back. Bring your hands into the sky. And bring the hands in front of the heart together. Awesome job, you guys. And release the fingers, release the wrists. So, shake your wrists a little bit. And we're doing what we're doing almost every yoga class here to get very much into the body. Come to a still stand in front. Yeah, wherever you are right now. Completely fine, and start to jump out of the knees, jumping out of the knees, releasing your shoulders, releasing your neck a lot, connecting with what kind of muscles are activated here right now, and releasing all the other muscles. Release the shoulders, release the neck. And you can intensify if you like, and if there's some pain in your body, wherever, in the knee, wherever in your body, listen to your body and maybe just come to a stop and stand up. If you like to go a little bit more intense, you can do so by lifting the heels up and connecting them again with the floor and really jumping with the heels and connecting again into the floor, wanting to use the knees as a spring, contracting and release. And you can then also release completely the floor with the feet. Jump a little bit more. Great job. And keep continuing this and play around with either jumping out of the knees or the heels. Continue for a bit as I read Pumpkin's message here. I love how polite and well behaved everyone is here. It's nice to have not to swing the sword at anyone. I feel bad I've been missing some of Grace's stream, though she does need a more mod there. More American kids are awake and like to troll her. Had to swing the sword a couple of times. I see Pumpkin. And then slowly releasing all the tension again here, coming to a complete step. Yeah, I'm very happy with this little community here right now. Very awesome. And open your eyes again if you have them still closed. And what we are going to do is just one little balancing pose. Shall we just do a tree pose? Yeah, we're just doing tree pose. Tomorrow we are doing a little bit more balancing pose. So if you know tree pose already, we're shifting now all the weight to either the left or the right leg. You're deciding. I'm picking the left leg right now. All the weight slowly to the left leg. We're barely lifting the right foot off the ground first of all. And slowly moving the right leg closer, turning it to the side, and moving the leg up on your leg. And you can come either to a stop on the lower leg, or you can bring it up on the upper leg, and you can help with your hand. Pulling it in. If you're having it on the lower leg, push in a little bit against the lower leg. If you're having it on the upper leg, you want to engage the thigh and push in with your leg a lot. And from there, feel a certain kind of balance first. Feel that the toes of your standing foot are connected to the ground. The big toe mount is connected to the ground. The outer sides of the edge are connected to the ground, and the heel is connected to the ground. And when you have this balance, lift your arms up into the sky. Great. And if you fall out of it, laugh about it. You're doing awesome. We want to engage the butt cheeks and the psoas. So you turn your knee out a little bit more. And if anything is unclear, please feel free to ask me. What you don't want to do, what you don't want to do is pushing into your knee. So you don't want to have the leg over the knee. You want to have it either on the top leg, on the thighs, or on the lower legs. Good. Smile, bring your arms up. If you want a challenge, you can kind of give yourself a hug, but you stop giving yourself a hug and just hug the fingers together. And from there, lift your hands up. Great. How does that feel? Drawing the belly in and up. Right. If you like to go challenge yourself even more, you can look up into the sky with your eyes open. And then if you want to challenge yourself even more, close your eyes as you're looking up into the sky. And if you fall out of it, laugh about it. You're doing awesome. Shake your legs and come out of this position. And let's change around other side. So first of all, taking your time, really feeling your foot connected to the floor. Feel the feet, the toes connected to the floor, right? Of your right leg right now, or change the side if you have done it with the right before. Feel the outer sides of the foot, the heel and the big toe mount connected to the floor. Then slowly bring your left leg closer, turning to the side and bring it up. Either on the lower leg or on the upper leg. If you have never done it on the lower leg, I highly recommend trying it on the lower leg. Maybe not today, but maybe another day. Woo! And see if you can get a good balance here. Great. Engage your butt cheeks, engage your psoas. Great, drawing the belly in and up. Bring your hands up into the sky. And see how much stability is, how much wind in the leaves is today in this tree pose. Woo. Great. And then, if you like to challenge yourself, you can interlace the fingers again by kind of hugging yourself, but then just interlacing the fingers and bring your hands up into the sky. Great. Drawing the belly in and up. Feeling your creativity today of what kind of muscles to speak with in this position, right? You need to find out a lot of things. And then if you like to challenge yourself even further, you can look up into the sky and see how much there, see what's happening. And if you want to challenge yourself even more, you can close your eyes as you're looking up into the sky. And if you fall out of it, laugh about it. If you're still in control, slowly come out of it. You're doing awesome. Great job. So from here, As said, let's come to our belly slowly and let's do some, no, I forgot the name. Let's come slowly down to our belly, stepping back. Weep, and coming down to our belly completely. Should be still working good. Bring your elbows under the shoulders, your fingers forward, and you can just come in this little lower back, how do you want to say that, lower back relief, as we are creating again a great lower back. So we really want to make sure that we create a great lower back here again, creating this arcing in the lower back again, as we're doing it in the cat-cow position, right? Where you go up and down. We're creating here as well in the lower back this natural rounding in your body, because we have there a natural rounding. So we want to bring our shoulders a little bit to the back if you can. Our fingers are pointing forward. Our shoulders, our elbows are under the shoulders. And we just breathe deep into the belly, into the chest. You can engage your belly a little bit. Great. And our head is not looking up like this, but it's somewhat relaxed, somewhat released, looking maybe a little bit forward to the ground. It feels good. Breathing in deep one more time into the belly, into the chest. See what's happening as you're breathing in deep. Good, we go one more breath, sorry about that. One more breath, then we release. You're doing such a great job, and release. Release this. Lying down on your belly. How did that feel? This is really great if you have any back pain. This will really impact your back health a lot. Have a great impact on your back health. Yeah. Breathing in deep and just relaxing, forming a pillow with your hands. Great. Now turning around, coming onto your back. Wherever you are, you can just turn yourself around in a mindful way that feels good to you. And today we're going to do just windshield wipers, but we're holding it there a little bit. So we're going not side by side, left, right, left, but we're holding it. So bring your arms into cactus position. So elbows next to your shoulders, kind of, fingers pointing up. Your head is lying down, and bring your knees up. Shift your hips a little bit to the left, and then release your knees to the right. Great. And looking with the head right now, as the knees are pointing to the right, to the left side. So look to the left side right now as the knees are pointing to the right. Great. Have your shoulders on the floor. Awesome. So see if your shoulders are on the floor or not. And breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And if you don't feel anything here right now, try to really breathe in deeper into the belly, to the chest, using your breath as a tool. Great job. I go 2 more breaths here. There's options to increase the intensity, but I won't go over that today. If you really want to know them, I can share with you after this little lesson, and you can do them on your own next time we're doing this little exercise. You can ask me about them and I'll tell you. Good. Then change the side. Again, coming up slowly, coming up very, very slowly. Then shifting your hips to the other side, the right side, and releasing your legs or knees to the left side. And again, bring your head to the opposite side. So if your knees are to the left, look to the right. Keep your shoulders on the floor as good as you can. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. So shoulders on the floor have first priority, and then just release your knees down as far as you can. Good. And breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Use your breath as a tool. And release. Slowly coming up again. Extending your feet. Toes are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your side. Coming into Shavasana. Releasing your head down. I missed a little bit of time there, so it's already 46. If you need to do something, please feel free to just do a really short Shavasana and come out of it. We're just here for 1 minute, so again, toes are facing away from each other, our legs are long, arms are lying by your sides, bring them a little bit wider and palms are pointing up towards the sky. I really don't want to overdraw too much on the time because I want to finish always on time. So we're just going for 1 minute and then I'll get you back to your body and then we finish. You're doing awesome. Just close your eyes. Just be. Deepening your breath. It's Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. When you're ready, coming back to your body. Drawing your knees in towards your belly. And shifting yourself either to the left or the right side of your side body. Coming to lie down in a side body position. Making the side body position very comfortable for yourself. And releasing all the tension in the shoulders, in the neck, in the tongue. Softening the face of your skin, the skin of your face. Releasing the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Check in with your chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Release all the tension in your body right now. And feel carried by the gravity of the earth. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. And releasing your breath. Have your eyes still closed, and with your next breath, reach yourself up through the side, into a final sitting position. Bring your hands in front of the heart together as soon as you're in the sitting position. Honoring your yoga practice today. Honoring the creativity that you brought to this small yoga practice. And releasing your arms, opening the eyes, and welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you for everybody that's here. Thank you for everybody that just came in for a moment and said hello. It very much means a lot to me. For everybody that's here. And we are teaching yoga every day from 7 o'clock to 7:45 Central European Time, CET. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. Either here on Twitch live if you have any questions, or on Discord. Oh, and the bells were there, Pumpkin. The bells were there. Did you hear the bells? Or on Discord. If you have any ideas, questions, or suggestions, feel free to hit me up. Next to that, I also have a YouTube channel. If you like to check that out, subscribe and hit the bell there. The bell, right? And yeah. That said, I appreciate every follower here on Twitch. And I wish you a very, very great day for everybody that is still here. Tomorrow the practice will be about support. So we're doing a lot of balancing, I think, and we see where we go. If you have any ideas, please always feel free to ask me, or any suggestions, feel free. I didn't. Usually they surprise me. Yeah, you know, sometimes when I'm in Shavasana, I just don't hear anything around me anymore. So that's something that happens sometimes, and I just, and suddenly the teacher says, oh yeah, come back to your seat or something, and then I hear that, and I was like, oh wow. So leaving out all the exercises of coming back to your side and such. You know, I'm just in Shavasana and I don't hear anything, right? It can happen, and honor what it's happening, right? There's no need to listening to your own body instead of listening to me too much, right? So with that said, thank you so much for being here today. And I'm going to send you to another streamer, another one. And for everybody that has been here, CL, Mouse, and Pumpkin, I honor you very deeply. I wish you a wonderful day, wonderful rest of the day, especially to Mouse, right? There's not much of day left, but another day upcoming, right? So have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you very soon again. And thank you so much for being here, you guys. And let's rate somebody. I'm always excited to rate somebody. And you guys are awesome. Keep on being awesome. Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. Shawn also wanted to have a say today. That's good. That's good. Let's see who we can rate. Let me quickly check his online. Today was really nice. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. Thank you so much for joining in today. And you know what? We're going to rate One Hero Gaming. He has a wonderful, nice channel, and he's very optimistic and nice and wholehearted. Yeah, wholehearted is the right thing to say. So share some love with him. So send him some love symbols and have a great day, you guys. He's very lovely, and I want to pay it a little bit forward to him, as I have been also involved in some raids towards him, and he was really nice. So I like to send you there and get some of his energy. And I wish you a great day. Bye, you guys, and I hope to see you very soon. By the way, I'm streaming later in about 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours it is. In 8 hours of stream again. If you like to join in again with me, we're doing some workout. I need to do some workout for research, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe some video editing, maybe some gaming, maybe some connecting with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to jump in there in about 8 hours. Bye, you guys! I was so happy today. It's so great today. So great to do this with you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.